Welcome back, everyone, to the Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode. And after taking a 5-day break from uploading GM mode, I just didn't really have any time to record this. And I also want you guys to leave your comments about what we should do with our lineup, considering Kirby Reichel and Sean Monahan were both listed as second-line players. So I went to my comments section, and I was reading a few of them over the past couple of days. And a lot of mixed reviews, a lot of mixed opinions about what I should do. So I'm going to bring these up right now. First, I'm actually going to make sure if the goalie rotation is good, because we're still going to get some simming done, of course. Assistant coach rotates goalies on. That's perfect. All right. So some of the comments here. Let's see. A lot of mixed reviews. Right here, okay. We got switch them back and forth, but Monahan should get second line. Monahan should be on the third line as he's a center, so he could play his position. He's a two-way forward. Then we have a couple Monahans here saying yes, Monahan second, and one saying Reichel. So what I decided to do is this. I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to explain why. After reading the comments, good suggestions. And this is what our lineup is going to be. I've decided that Kirby Reichel is going to play center on the third line because out of Foligno, Wenberg, and himself, he has the best face-off category. Plus, I was looking at stats. What makes his overall really high is that physical category, because physical and defense really weigh in on your overall. So, honestly, I don't think he's offensively gifted enough to be put on the top six. While we got Monahan here, who's a little bit more offensively gifted, but he's also still got that defensive category, right? And he's not necessarily the most physical guy, but his potential is also higher as well, right? So I think that Monahan should play on the wing here. And McDavid, even though he has a worse face-off category, he's got to play his natural position so he grows a little bit more. So I'm going to put Monahan the second line. Midway through the year, you never know, I might move Reichel up here and move Monahan down. But right now we got good center depth, so that's really nice to see. This team has definitely come a long way in the past couple of years, so I'm looking forward to hopefully having a deep playoff run with this team. So there's our forward line, since you guys have been looking at those. On defense, not much has changed really, except for Ekblad moving up to top two. We got Johnson and Murray. We got Eriksson, Savard, right? Ekman Larsson's now manning that top pair right there. Go to the power play now. This was a little tough to do. I decided to take Reichel's more of a defensive guy, so I put Toffoli, Monahan, Eberle, and then McDavid with Johansson and Drew in there. Same defensive lines. Go with that penalty kill. Where is it? There it is. Drouin's actually really good. He actually has the highest defensive awareness out of all our forwards, which at 89 overall, so that's pretty shocking. But, sniper with a high defensive awareness is rare, but whatever, right? He's the highest on a team. Got to put him on the penalty kill. And Reichel's not really the highest when it comes to our forwards on defensive awareness, but I'm putting him there so we get some playing time. So if our penalty kill begins to struggle, throughout the year, we'll move Reichel off of that unit because we have someone else that can go there, like Eberle or something, right? Yep. 4-on-4 lines, everything's good. We got Marisa Lincoln in the backup position and Sergei Bobrovsky in the starter position. And if we go to the AHL, we got Calvert, Dano, and Bjorkstrand, D'Amigo, Gibbons, Trainer, Trop, Sill, and Schwarz, and then Anderson, Tyrell, and Marek. Right? So we got a really good AHL team here as well. We got a really good AHL team. We got that goalie we signed in the offseason, who's 80 overall, 21 years old, 4-star, drafted 20th overall in 2015 by the Buffalo Sabres, right? So we got him in the minors as well. So we have some good depth all around on this team. That's really nice to see. So without further ado, goalie rotation is good. Everything should be good now. Let me go look at the captains and shit. Jersey numbers. Drouin is our captain. He was set to our captain. I'm going to make it Johansson for this year. Actually, you know what? Drouin can take over. He's our elite player. He can be the captain, I guess. Ryan Johansson and Jack Johnson. Yep, that's fine. The two veterans here in Columbus. All right, I'll just keep it the same then. Whatever. So that's good. Let's get to that first game of the regular season against the Edmonton Oilers here on home ice. Let's do some simming. So the preseason is an interesting time because it's really hard to dictate whether the preseason affects how you do in the regular season, honestly. I've had teams that are amazing and just suck in the preseason, and teams that suck and do well in the preseason, right? Like, we're only 2-2 right now. But Duran has 10 points in the 5 games. So, you know, we're doing something right here. Just got to get through this preseason. Let's go. All right, so 5-2 in the preseason. Not too shabby. It's pretty good. Scouting assignment. Rest of the world, WHL. I don't need a goalie. I need defense. And depth forwards, I guess, for the 4th line. Defense. Not many top 10s here. I haven't seen a top 10 yet. Is there any in the rest of the world? Things like that. Russia. Everyone's listed as first round. There's no top guys yet. That's strange. Huh. Alright, we'll go 6 weeks forwards in the W. They normally produce a lot of good ones, right? So, let's get this started, shall we? Year 3 sim. Just, because, you know, I gotta make sure. Because I don't want to redo this recording. I'm being extra careful. Says coach rotates goalie. Good. So, I guess we could talk about the community channel as this Sims. Talk a little bit about that. We'll go to the end of November here and see how we're doing. Then maybe I'll make some changes depending on our start. Sometimes we get off to a slow start in this game, so we'll see, right? But anyway, talk about the community channel. I uploaded my introduction video for that. My first video is most likely going to be like Monday, I would assume. If I'm busy this weekend, which I most likely am. So Monday will be my first video. Probably going to start a playthrough of something. I have to figure that out. I don't know. It's going to be something good, though. But look at that. Connor McDavid scoring his first NHL goal. Leads the team in points. Look at that. Wow. Goal and assist. What a beauty. First NHL goal. Alright, so anyway. Back to the community channel. Should be a lot of fun. Not sure if it's going to be an NHL series or not, but I'm thinking it's just going to be a playthrough of a game, right? Because this is where the NHL shit happens on this channel, so, you know, I want to kind of keep it here. Plus, I was thinking, and I don't really have a series I could do for NHL anymore besides GM mode, right? I don't want to start a new GM mode on that channel and have it come out, like, every week, like every Monday, and then possibly Saturday, Sunday, right? And leave you guys hanging. So it's probably just going to be a playthrough for the people that, you know, are here for not both NHL content and my non-NHL content. McDavid leads the team in goals. Wow. Anyway, I think Reichel on that third line has given us really good depth. I think we have an 87 overall center there on that third line. That's pretty good. We got a depth-filled team. That is probably the best I've ever had. Best center depth I've ever had. So far playing GM mode or recording it at least, that's probably the best center depth. We're 8-1-1. Bobrovsky's got 7 of those wins. Good for him. Jack Johnson leads the team in goals. He's got 5. That's kind of weird. Well, you know, whatever, right? And of course, we lose to the Winnipeg Jets, who had a horrible record. Jack Johnson leads the team in points. What the fuck? At least we're getting overtime losses. That's a lot better than regulation losses, right? So anyway, if you have not seen the community channel, you're completely out of the loop and you haven't seen it. Just go to the video on my channel. It's got the link in the description. Everything I explain what I'm going to be doing, things like that. So just go check that out if you're interested. And yeah, I guess that's really all I have to talk about with regards to the community channel. We're doing well here. 9-2-3. pretty good. We got a lot of shutouts so far, which is nice. That means our defense and goaltender are locking it down. But, yeah. We got a back-to-back Pittsburgh up ahead. That should be interesting. Back-to-back. Home and home series. Let's see the forwards in the WHL, please. We got a 4.5-star green guy going in second round. That's weird. Let's scout that. Scout that again for 6 more weeks, and then we'll probably move on defense. You know what? We're doing well. Let's just go to... Why are we... What the fuck? We're playing on Christmas Day. That's not allowed. CBA agreement says you can't do that shit. Alright? So we'll go to New Year's here. We'll go to 2018. I think this could be our year 4, right? Now the record though for fastest Stanley Cup in a record GM mode for me at least was 3 years with Minnesota. We won year 3. That was a shock. We didn't even make the playoffs in year 2, and that was kind of fluky, right? I think we got a better team here in Columbus than we did in Minnesota though. I think we really do. We only got a few contracts to give out this offseason. Jack Johnson's one of them. He's 30, so he's only going to get like a 2-year deal, 3-year deal. Who else do we got? I'm thinking. There's not many. A lot of guys have 5-6-year deals. So, we're fine. We should be set. Now, the New York Islanders are a good team here, too. They're pretty good. Look at them. The New York Islanders. All right, we split the home and home there with them, so that's fine. So they're an up-and-coming team, right? Philadelphia Flyers. Oscar Dansk is their goalie after we trade him away. And we light him up. Foligno rocking that +9. Good to see the third line's plus. Because Foligno has no power play time, even though power play doesn't even count towards plus-minus. No penalty kill time, so we can't get any shorthanded goals, right? That's that +10 that leads our team is just all from being on the ice on the third line. So that's really good. There's actually a few teams. Washington there. They're close to us. There's a few teams. There's a few. This could be a heated race to see who's gonna, finish at that elite level there. Finish with that President's Trophy. But I mean, our league's goal scorer only has 9 goals. So 11 now. Duran took over. I was just about to say Duran's not leading the team in goals. That's weird. He only has 11 goals. So that's all right if our players have, down years in points. Like you could say, Duran got 100 points last year. He did have 100 points, I think, right? Exactly 100. Close to 100, if not 100 exactly. But anyway, if Duran had like 82 points in 82 games and he was 100 the year before, you can't just say trade Duran, right? It's the goal scoring that is spread out, which is good, which is what I want on a team. I want spread out goal scoring for the sim, right? I want the third and fourth line to be able to score, but also play defense. I don't want them to just, be a bunch of, bums, right? Buffalo is looking pretty good there too. So there's a few teams in the East we could have problems with. There's a few here. New Jersey, first round opponent from last year. Somehow they made the playoffs. Barely made it. But they took us to 7, man. They took us to 7. See that scouting report here. I'll check out the game totals and everything like that and see if we can just stop for now. First round, defense. Top 10. Top 10. We'll go for 5 weeks. Save a week in there. 22, 7 and 6. 35 games. We're almost halfway through the year. You know what? Yeah, should we just do... You know what? Yeah, we'll stop. We'll stop it right here. We're already at the 14-minute mark anyway. So, let's go see where we are in the standings. We are first in National Hockey League, tied with Dallas. Buffalo's just behind us there. St. Louis is up there as well, so it's a 4-team race right now. New York Islanders kind of dropped off. So, alright. That's interesting. Goals for. We are 13th in the NHL. That's not very good. That's not where I want us to be, but I mean, we're still first in the NHL, so that's fine, right? Goals against, though, look at that. We are first in the NHL, though, so that's what I want to see, right? We're letting in a lot less goals. We're not scoring as much, but we're letting in a lot less, and we're winning games. That's fine, right? Power play percentage, ooh, 24th in the league. Might need to change that up. That's pretty bad. Penalty kill. Look at that, ranked 3rd in the NHL with Kirby Reichel there, so that's good. We're going to change up that power play unit, though, before I end this episode. Just switch it around a little, see if it improves. In the American Hockey League, we are 15th in the league. Not that good. That's okay, though, right? We did really well last year in the AHL. Let's check out these point totals, and then I'll change everything on the power play. And yeah, then I'll record the next episode here, as I think Monahan's going to be staying on that second line. We're doing well, so why change anything, right? Alright, so in the American Hockey League, we got Dano and Bjorkstrand up there, looking to get a boost out of them. That'd be really nice. Looks like it's coming pretty soon. Trainer, my boy Trainer, looking for something out of him. Alright. How's my goalie doing? Alright. 2.48 goals against. 3 shutouts. 905 save percentage. Not that well. Not that well. The AHL team's struggling. Alright. Load them stats. Come on, EA, load them stats. Alright. So, point leader, Jonathan Drouin, 33 points, 35 games. Like I said, he didn't hit 100. He hit 92, right? So, you know, even if he's an 82-point guy in 82 games, that's fine. Just because, you know, he's down in points doesn't mean you got to get rid of him or anything like that. It's that spread-out goal scoring. He's a -2, though, which is kind of weird. Connor McDavid, +7 in his rookie year, 29 points. That's good. Ryan Johansson, +1 after being a +30. Sometimes the plus-minus just gets weird. Like, someone will be a +30, like +24, +18, then they'll be like a -2 or something that year. It's really strange, honestly. We got Oliver Ekman-Larsson up in there. Look at that. He's already got same goal totals as last year. That's great. Johnson, he's even producing there, right? Trying to do well. Just as well as last year. He has more goals. Monahan, he's going to have a good year this year. Consistent 22, 23 goal scorer, right? He should improve on those numbers. Toffoli, 22 points. Kind of having a bit of a down year, but you know, whatever, right? He's kind of on that same track, I would assume. He's getting there, right? He'll probably get like 50 points, a little over. Eberle's only got 17 points. 17 points. Wow. There's a problem right there. That's the biggest problem on this team, honestly. All these guys are plus players. Wow. Ekblad only has 5 points, which is kind of retarded. But we're doing well, so that's fine, right? He's got some good offensive stats there, but they'll be better next year. But, I mean, he's only got 5 points. It's kind of weird. Alright. So, anyway, Eberle, that's the problem. Because, look, our only minus player, besides the fourth line guys and shit, is Jonathan Drouin, right? So that's kind of weird. And these guys are on the brink, right? So something's wrong there. Anyway, it's because we're not scoring as much. Marissa Lincoln, 4.15 goals against average, 2-3-1. All right, 847 save percentage. Look at Bobrovsky, 941 save percentage, 24-2. Look at that, 1.72 goals against average, 8 shutouts, and we're not even halfway through the year, and he's got 8. Holy shit, he crushed last year. We're not even halfway through, he's got 8 shutouts. That's insane. So Eberle's not getting it done. Eberle is not getting it done, but we're winning games. That's the thing. So I don't want to change the lines, the even strength lines, because we're winning games. So what I'm going to do is just go to the power play. Our power play sucks, so we got to change something here. Move Monahan up, because he's been doing well. And we're going to do that. We're gonna do this. No, Ekman Larson's been doing well. We're gonna do this. There we go. Move these guys like that. So there. Hopefully that changes our power play. That should be good. So anyway, I'm gonna record the next episode now. Leave a like if you enjoyed. That was a pretty good start to this year. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Let me know in the comments what we should. Well, I suppose I'm going to be recording the episode next, so I'm not going to be able to change anything, right? Because you'll leave your comments, and then I'll already have it recorded, so it'll be no point. So anyway, never mind. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.